Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods today? Okay, so I have a few ideas I want to share with you. The girls and I were chatting today. I had a client call and she was saying, Roxanne, she says, you know what? I'm not sure if I'm ready to build a team yet, but I know that I want to have some customers. Like, let's just get started with the customers today, Roxanne. Like, how can I build more customers and how can I help my team build more customers? Okay, so when you guys know that my name is Roxanne Lynch and I am a business owner. I love my primary business. I also am a women's business coach. So understanding that customers are the lifeblood of our businesses, and whether you are strong in team building and you're an amazing recruiter and you can sponsor women at the drop of a hat, there's a lot of women out there that need that little bit of extra support and some TLC and guidance so they can grow the customer base, because it's the customer base that's going to give us that longevity. And especially within my business of social retail marketing, is that we have a dual-sided comp plan, so women can make amazing money. Just if they've never sponsored a woman ever in their whole career, they can make great money just on customers. And they can also, if you are just a strong team builder and you're not so hot at selling anything and you're horrible at sales, that's okay. There's a niche and a spot for you too. Okay, because we have to remember that different women have different strengths, different skill sets, different natural tendencies when we get started with network marketing. And as the years pass, as we grow and evolve as women, we get to figure out, where we really fit. And that only takes, trial and error and a lot of self-development and education and conversations with our mentors and leaders. The first thing is when you are chatting with your ladies and you're helping them make more money in the month. And we know that, it isn't always beneficial to do the last 10 days or 7 days crunch at the end of the month. We know that strong month ends begin with a really strong front end of the month. And that's why I'm sharing these tips right now. Okay, so remembering that it is all the difference in the world when we begin with the relationship. Okay, if we are not focused on the relationship, the nurturing, the communication, the connection, if your potential customer doesn't feel that you're in it for them, and you've taken that dollar sign off their forehead, and you're not looking at them like a scratch and win lottery ticket, ka-ching, ka-ching, it's really important that we're in it for the relationship. Because if you're not, and your potential customer or even your current customer feels that you don't care about them, they're as quickly as to go to somebody else and buy from them. There's no retention. So we want to retain our customers that we have and draw new customers to us. We have to give a dang. We have to give a dang about them. So we need to be able to, toss that closing idea out the window, toss that sale end of the conversation out of the window, and start with serving. It's just serve, 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 ask questions, serve, be solution minded, look for their pain, their problem, their struggle, all those kind of fine things, so we can move them down the pipe of that communication of whether we do or we don't have the right thing for them within our product line. And sometimes we're the bridge. Sometimes we're the bridge on that sunny side, and we're going to help them along the road to a friend, because, network marketers, we know everybody who's got something for somebody, right? So it's not always about us. It's about us caring for this woman who's coming to you. So, don't always be excited and proud to be a bridge, be a connector, okay? Be in it 125% about the relationship, okay? So have that chat with your team. Like I said, because if customers just feel like they're a sale, they're going to go to someplace else. If you have that long distance relationship in it for the long-term relationship, they're going to come back for the second and the third time. So that is the very first tip to help women keep their sales and maintain and get more sales, okay? So the next tip I want to give you guys is check in, redirect, support, and cheer, okay? So this is one where, you as a leader are going into your team and you're asking them, how can I help you? How can I support you? How can I cheer you? Where can we do some redirection? How are your sales going for the month of February? How did they go? Were they lackluster? Were they mediocre? What were the greatest products that you were finding easy to market? Because all women have different pulls to us. We're all pulled to different things. That's why companies have multiple different products, sometimes on multiple different platforms, because we want a little bit of something for everybody, okay? So we're trying to please a niche market, but also have a spectrum within that. So find out what your team, your member there, your lady, your girl, what is her favorite thing, and how can you help her, support her to grow the skill sets and the communication that she needs so she can pull the right clients to her, okay? Tip number 3 is relaunch. Right now we're coming into our third, like I said, the end of that first quarter. So we know that we do a relaunch within our business of some style. Maybe it is, the unboxing. Maybe it is a wow. Maybe it is, an amazing story. Maybe it is a deeper why of what's changed or shifted within you that you know that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. A relaunch has a lot of power. So this is something that should be on your and your whole team's to-do list this month, okay? So start thinking about how you want to do that relaunch. Maybe do some brainstorming, some collaborating. Relaunches are extremely powerful. Every leader out there teaches their team to be doing them every quarter, if not every 6 months. So you get to have some flexibility. And because there's so many different ways to do a relaunch, you can do one without your friends and family going like, hey, didn't she just talk about this like last week? So it's okay. They're gonna be able to follow you because you can do it in different methods, different styles, okay? All right, so the next one is a really great tip that I love to do. If all your products or the majority of your products are high end, and I'm talking like over $100, to kind of get anything is more than $100, offer a small giveaway with purchase, but make it, if it's $100, make it a small gift with purchase over $150. Or $200 or something small, just a little freebie and appreciation. Okay, hey, this is St. Patrick's Day, late belated Happy Valentine's Day giveaway. This is my gift to you because I had such an awesome month in February. I want to reward my customers. I want to give them something special, and it's very, very simple to do, especially when you're leading that into tip number 4 is understanding that now on social media, we should be having Facebook groups, Facebook chats, okay, where we can plug in our customers, our potential customers, so they can be exposed to what's going on within all the different products within your company, which is very, very powerful because they're getting to see other women's results. They're getting to see other people's questions and answers. And some people, we still feel like a question could be a stupid thing. We know it's not, but they might be too shy to ask a question, but they see an answer of their question within those group chats. So having the group chats talking about all these kind of really great things that are going on is very empowering and enlightening for a shy person or person just recently exposed to your company or your product line. And that also allows for you to do giveaways such as raffles, which is a really hot one right after Christmas. It seemed to be like the best thing that was going on is there was raffles, where you would share a little bit about a product on your page, and then you could enter to win, and then you're invited into the group. So the last ones I have are just a couple more, is sharing your live video, okay? You might not want to do it every day, but you can definitely do it once a week. And even if you use old ones, go back into your timeline. You guys know how to save your Facebook Lives to your computer or your phone, and you can go back and reshare those videos every so often. It's a great way that they can see your face, so people do business that they know, like, and trust and see, and live videos are the best way to convey your feelings and what's going on and your nuances of being a woman and how you communicate. That's very, very powerful. So share your Facebook Live about a product or something like that within the video. If you're shy about doing Facebook Lives, the other tip I have for you is do an interview. Within your team, there's, obviously side sisters, there's women up, and, in your upline, there might be an amazing rock star down in your below your line, and do a live video, an interview with them. So if you're shy, then this is a great way to do it. Exactly, Annette, because there's a lot of women that are shy. I mean, I'm now, I think, on my 5th Facebook Live challenge. But my very first one, I had only done a few Facebook videos when I was on vacation just to show women that hey, I'm still alive, thousands of miles from home. So an interview with a leader, someone who is a product of the product, maybe she's had amazing results, or she wants to do a makeup with you if you're in skincare or makeup, or maybe it's with health and wellness, and she's going to do a little product demo, and you're going to be interviewing her because she has amazing results. So the focus isn't on you. Definitely Google interview processes, because I know the first ones that I did weren't so hot, but it's a learning process. We can't expect to be stellar rock stars right out the gate. So forgive yourself. Women can embrace and forgive other women for falling down and struggling. In fact, we're the first ones to help people up. So we forgive you. If anyone stumbles or screws up on a Facebook Live, we're the first ones to forgive each other because we know what it takes to try to do them, okay? So the last ones I want to leave with you is a couple wordage, and this is some really fun things that we're thinking about this as leaders. If we are, in business, we want to be attentive to a couple keywords. And my favorite keyword that my mentor and leader taught me years ago was the word most, okay? Most, when you say the word most, it takes down the barriers of women's minds. So you can say within your group chat, or you can say within a message saying like, hey, most of my clients have fallen in love with this because of this and this and this. And it's like, oh, well, I like to be part of the most. Women want to feel included. We want to feel part of that. And the word most wants to pull people into that. So by saying, most experts say, or most of my clients have said this, or most of my leaders have said that, it reduces the resistance within women's minds, and we want to know more, okay? Because they think they're being left out potentially of some kind of conversation. Does that make some sense? I think that one's a really important one, to find something that you can use to communicate with women that is going to lower their resistance so they can openly hear you, especially when you're in it for the long term, when you're trying to have your customers and your team feel that they're just not a sale, that you want a long-term, long-distance relationship with them. So this is really, really important, okay? So those are some of the ideas I want to give you guys so you guys could have a stellar March and get some luck going on to it. A little last tip I want to leave you, I actually picked this up from Ray Higdon months and months ago, was that there's always that time, that tipping point where some women might, you might think that they'd be awesome at your business and you would love to have them as a rep, okay? So if you have a Facebook group or you have a chat, then you can simply, if you know that there are women obviously on your team also within that Facebook group, you can say something like, hey, Tina, I just want to give you a big high five, girl. Congratulations for making $20 today, in your business. Or congratulations for, earning some free product. I just love it when my team can get some free product. Something non-salesy and non-pressure. It raises women's curiosity. We want to know how they could make $20 or $50. It's no use saying like, hey, congratulations, Tina, on making that $5,000 bonus, because most women can't imagine making $5,000. They want to, but even thinking about it sounds like too much work. It sounds too complicated, and they don't got the time for that, and they don't want the stress, right? So celebrate the small wins is what I'm trying to share with you. Celebrate the great little teeny things that allow the spark of hope within other women's minds and imaginations. That they could say, yeah, I could probably earn $20. What did it take to earn $20? Anyone can make $20. You can walk down the street and beg strangers and you can get $20 before the next corner. So that's real, that's doable and achievable. So that's the last little lucky tip that I wanted to give you, so you guys can get to the sunny side of life faster, because this is what I love to do, is empower and encourage and inspire women to get some traction and some momentum within their businesses. And that's what it's all about. So if you want, you can share this to your team. Definitely sharing is caring. Drop some emoticons. Let's chat about, we can chat about Facebook Lives. We can chat about being shy. I know that I have women, I get messages all the time saying, Roxanne, can you talk about this? Or Roxanne, can you talk about that? Send me a message. If you are on a stumbling block, message me. Let's book a consult call and let's turn this into a training opportunity for all women, because we all have, obviously, the business module isn't that hard to do, but it's just learning how to do it, okay? So let's just empower and inspire all of us to that sunny side of life, okay?